Right, hello. Installment number 6, I believe, on the more unusual palms to grow in the UK. So what we're looking at here, I know there's a lot going on in the background. I'd rather pull it out, but it's getting a bit late in the evening, it's starting to cool down a bit. I don't really want to be pulling things about. So we're looking at a Syagrus coronata. As you can see, really long, I won't say trunk yet, it's not quite trunked. I mean, it is, well, I suppose it is trunk, stem if you like. Really long leaves. So it is in a tall pot, but well, it would have been over 6 foot, but the leaves on the tips got burnt and snapped over, so I just cut them off. So it was in fact probably would have been touching the roof of the greenhouse here, but like I say, it got burnt. I had it outside, and the burnt crispy bits just collapsed in the wind, so I had to cut them off. This leaf is the same, so I've decided to bring it into the greenhouse because you know, we do get a bit of wind here, and with long leaves like this, obviously they weren't used to the wind stress. But yeah, since it's come in the greenhouse, we've got a whole new spear pushing up here, so that's ready to open up. Very much looking like a coconut palm, not quite as wide a leaf. Well, I don't know, it's not far off. Yeah, I mean, to the untrained eye, you know, you'd look at a glance, think that's, you know, one of these coconut palms you get, which, you know, you see them in the supermarkets or whatever for a tenner. But obviously the giveaway is there's no coconut attached to the bottom. So this is, I have got some Syagrus Rovens, the queen palm, Romans-Offiana, something like that. So they're a bit smaller and they're a bit more common, so I won't do a video on that. So this is obviously a cousin of the same species. It's a similar cold tolerance, I'd say. I come from a similar region, I believe. I think this one actually gets a bit more of a woolly trunk. You can imagine, like you get on a Trappy Cup or something, that gets quite a fibrous trunk on this one. So yeah, I mean, this is, for me, absolute pleasure to grow through winter. I had this next to, or pretty much, well, this is next to the window, and I also had a coconut palm which was in the same vicinity of the window, and a month into winter the coconut palm just collapsed and died, like they do. Not enough light, not enough humidity, not enough heat. This was absolutely perfect, you know, absolute dream. Just sailed through, even pushed half a spear out over winter, which is, you know, considering the light levels are so poor, you know, it's a perfect house plant really. Didn't grow much, but you know, didn't want much. This kept it on a dry side. Like I say, it's fairly near a window, looked good all winter, no problem whatsoever. It's a shame about the damage we sustained when it went outside, but again, that's my fault. I'm not good at acclimatizing these palms. They do take a lot of patience to get them used to the sun. Not that we've had a lot of sun over the last few months, but at the beginning of summer we did get quite a lot of sun. Anyway, so for ease of growth, you know, it's pretty fast growing. So I'd say it's a good 8 out of 10 sort of speed wise, once it's in the mood to grow. Looks wise, like I say, if you like coconut, you'll like the look of this. Very similar. So yeah, good looking palm, good 8 out of 10. Obviously this is not gone pinnate yet, but you know, just even at this stage when you've got a complete leaf, nice wide leaf like that, it's just, you know, quite a tropical look to it. Cold tolerance, like I say, it wouldn't even risk trying to grow it outside. You might get away with it with a bit of protection wrapped up, but I don't think that'd be worth it. So yeah, it'd probably be okay in a heated greenhouse, but I'll be doing this as a house plant again. Like I said, it went through winter like a dream, no problem whatsoever. Stayed nice deep green, you know, just sort of sat there pretty much dormant. Did push a few inches of growth, but you know. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for that. I mean, the bigger struggle with this would be acclimatising it to the wind and the sun again. So I might keep it for a few years as a houseplant indoors over winter, and maybe just in the greenhouse over summer, and let it fully recover and chuck out a few more leaves, and then we'll think about putting it outside for summer after that. I think once it goes pinnate, obviously you won't have so much problem with the wind, because that'll you know, won't be so much surface there to catch the wind so much, but you see they are quite wide. I'm guessing that's a good 7-8 inches across at the widest point, so yeah, that is going to catch giant sail and catch the wind and snap the leaves, or bend them over at least. So yeah, until it goes pinnate, I think I'll keep it in the greenhouse in summer and a houseplant during the winter. So that is Syagrus coronata. Like I say, relative to the queen palm, perfect replacement for a coconut which won't die on you over winter. Alright, thanks for watching.